Hey, what's up guys? PATTAY'S Performance checking in. Just want to let you know this might be the Snowblower Sunday upload, even though it's not going to be Sunday, so just enjoy it at your leisure. We have a jam-packed weekend, and then also there were a couple of changes with work that are probably going to take my full attention this weekend till things iron out. Also, if you guys want to use the same exact tools I use to clean out that carburetor, that torch tip cleaner, if you go down the description, right, there's going to be a link to Amazon. Get it quick and nice to you. Use them well. I'm not going to be one of those guys who try and ask you to PayPal me money. I'd rather see you guys use that money and go towards tools, right? Enjoy, invest. Later. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to an episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Today we are finally looking at this Troy Bilt. This should be, what, 2410? Yes, it is. The Troy Bilt 2410 Storm. Two-stage snowblower that I picked up repair, I think on Christmas Eve. Okay? It smells okay, I guess. It's here for a no start. The story that I was told from this gentleman is that he bought a home and the old landlord, the old owner, left this for him. And it hasn't been used in 2 years, and he said he tried starting it and he had no luck doing so. So I'm going to give you guys a full breakdown on this machine, because I don't think I've had a 2410 on the channel. But in the meantime, let's just verify his complaint. Alright, so we got the electric start plugged in. Key, primer. There's no fuse shut-off valve. Let's hit it. Now let's try something else. Let's prime it at the same time. Nope, not happening. Okay? So, in order to have a small engine run, we need air, spark, fuel, compression, and that equals combustion. So we are going to try and cheat a little bit. Actually, can we even cheat on this? I don't think so. Let's see if we could cheat some go-go juice in here. Actually, no, we can't, because this machine has a cover on here. Alright, before we take the machine apart, let's go over this machine. Troy Bilt Storm 2410 two-stage snowblower. It's a two-stage because your first stage is here at your augers. Then your second stage is here at the impeller. You have 4 augers that are split up into 4 separate pieces. Okay? You have your spacers. There are 0 grease fittings compared to your higher end machine. Okay, your impeller probably looks to be around 2.5 inches, 3 inches. Okay, you have a short snout. I know I like to argue with people here and there. To me, this is too short, so I kind of call this a snow blower. Once you get to a more articulated chute, in my opinion, it becomes a snow thrower, because you're throwing snow farther with a better direction and accuracy compared to something short like this. Okay, 24-inch clearing path. Your augers are serrated to chop stuff up. Okay, very cool. We have our provision for the snow clearing tool. I made him keep that. I don't need that. One less thing for me to worry about. Okay, here's your hand crank. This way and that way. And this is manual as well. Now, because this is a manual adjustment, in my opinion, this is not an optimal machine to get a snow cab. In my opinion, professional, amateur, whatever the hell you want to call me, right? If you're going to have a snow cab on any snowblower, you should have no reason to get out in front of your snowblower. Never. to make any adjustments, nothing. You get in there, you go, and you start blowing. There are people I've dealt with that have snow cabs, and they will not give them up because it keeps the wind and the snow out of them. And they says if you play your cards right, you could blow snow in a t-shirt. Sketchy, but I've been told that by 2 separate people. Okay? We have our really nice X-Track tires by Carlisle. Okay, I love to put snow chains on these tires if you want to, because the snow chains will sit right in these grooves. So now you have an extra set of tread, and since the snow chains are tucked inside the tread, you're not going to get a bouncy ride. Beautiful. Okay? Dual wear polymer skid shoes that are made of like a heavy ABS plastic. Okay, so not supposed to damage your driveway. Okay, we'll cover the engine in a little bit. Very traditional of a lot of modern 2-stage snowblowers. 6-speed forwards and 2-speed reverse. Pretty cool. Got some shear pin storage. He used one. We got one left. He's got one bullet left to spare. And then this is to drive. And this is to blow snow. Now, does this have auger lock? Where, let's see. This machine does not have auger lock. So you're going to have to use both hands all the time. If you had auger lock, you would hold down the drive and hold down, and you could let go, and you could use your other hand, right, to do whatever the heck you want, including adjusting your snowblower. You cannot do that with this machine. It's really not the end of the world, but for those that like that luxury or want that luxury, unfortunately this machine does not come with auger lock. This is pretty cool. If you guys want to watch some of my other builds, this is your drain tube for your oil. Sometimes they're a little short and you got to make a mess. No mess needed. Now it's missing the recoil cover, so I wonder if this has been replaced before or this is original. There's supposed to be a decal here. Okay, on to the engine. Here we are. Pretty self-explanatory, but let's go a little deep into it. Power More, Chinese clone, 208cc overhead valve engine with your electric start. Once again, the older models and some models don't have a cover here, and this kind of just hangs out of place. The new one has a cover on it. I actually like it. It's more aesthetically pleasing. It's kind of streamlined, hidden, and out of the way. Now what I'm looking for is this machine does not come with a stator where you could run power to it and put a light someplace. You're going to have to swap out some parts. In my opinion, not worth it. So, it's a 208cc engine, which is a really nice size compared to other machines. Some of them have 179cc engine on it. This one has a 208cc engine on it, so it puts out a little bit more power. Very, very nice. Over here is your overhead valves. So over time, you're going to have to make adjustments compared to the older style engines that are flathead style. We have to remove the exhaust valves, lap the block, grind away the valve stems, and you do not have to do this. A couple of quick tools, and you're on your way. Muffler, okay, choke, run, primer, key, throttle, stop, recoil, gas tank, and oil. Ooh, does that look low? We'll see that later. Now, what I also find interesting, right, this machine is nothing special per se, right? So there isn't any hard parts from here to the rest of the machine. So if you've seen these snowblowers traditionally, right, they should have like a hard wing nut plastic knob here where you could break this loose and make it loose, and you could actually flip this over to reduce its overall space that it occupies. Whether you're tight on space and you don't want to have that large profile taking it up in the off season or when not in use, or transportation in a car, you should be able to back these off at like big wing nuts and fold it down. Because like I said, it's all cables, right? So you could just let the cables, put the machine down this way. So this technically should be, in theory, a compact machine. Now, I don't know if the guy who assembled this didn't put those on. Maybe it was easier because you have to do those by hand. Maybe he just took something from the hardware store and ran them down with the impact. I mean, I'm just going by what if. Now, let's see if this has the fuel filter. No. So I guess the fuel filter is missing. In other machines, there should be a fuel filter built into the tank, but I guess not. I really don't recall if the newer ones have this. The older machines, right? The gas tanks were made of metal, and the new one is made of plastic. So overall, a nice machine. Pretty easy to modify the impeller since we have an access panel right here. Here's your other oil drain and fill, but it's really not necessary to go that route. That's there because when this snowblower engine, or this engine itself, is a universal design. So they might put this on a rototiller, pressure washer, the whole line, and you will have to, you won't be able to service it the same way you would on a snowblower. So they have different access ports as well. See, here's a plug for another oil tube. So just keep that in mind. Man, it's freaking cold out. But anyway, let's start to triage this machine. And we're probably going to end up, because it's easier, I guess. But you know what, you know what? We're going to pull a spark plug. We'll do that. How about that? Alright, so here's your spark plug right here. Pull the boot out. Okay. Gonna get a nice little extension with a 13/16 socket. Lefty loosey. We're gonna break this mamma jam off. Just twisting this by hand. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing is brand new. Okay. Let's get some go-go juice in there. Okay. We'll put this right back in. Now, you guys know me. I usually put anti-seize, but we're going to do that at the final stretch. Because even though this machine hasn't been run, probably want to check the gap on it just for poops and giggles. But right now we're just doing a quick diag on it. Alright, nice and snug. That's it. We're in. Now let's try and start this machine. Let's see if we can get a fire. I'm using the electric start so I can make my life easier. You ready? Let's see what we got. You heard that? That's combustion, baby. So guess what we're missing? Remember, air, spark, compression, fuel equals combustion. We just added fuel, so we verified all these components, so we need to get fuel back into the system. Alright, so first things first, we have to pull this choke lever out. It actually came out nice and easy. The first time I ever done that, I broke it. So I'm a little gun shy on that. But the rest are just a series of 10mm bolts. 1, 2, 3, and that fourth one in the back over there. I'm a Milwaukee M12 ratchet. We will make quick work of this. We're just going to do the other two off camera. Because I just showed you exactly where they go. Come on, come to daddy. Now I actually... Uh-oh. Oh, that was a little pop. If these pop out, it's not the end of the world. You don't have to put those back in. Now, where the throttle lever is, there's actually a cutout for it. Right here. You line this up, you know you're good to go. The next step now is just exposing the carburetor. So just make sure we're not caught on our linkage. We are good to go. What else are we? Oh, don't want to snap that either. Okay. So let's try and get this out of the way. You don't have to, but for you guys, I am. I find it easier just to pull the primer bulb hose out. Come on. There we go. Okay. And if you want to disconnect these, let's disconnect these, because we're going to expose everything. Hopefully they come off nice and easy. Nah, we're not. I'll let that hang by the wayside. Alright, let's clamp this fuel line right here, and we'll see what we got. Got my favorite Milwaukee vice grips, torque locks. Don't forget to get on my $100 Snap-on Milwaukee tool giveaway, because you will be getting these if you guys win that package. No excuses. Alright, put these nice and tight. Okay, should we try and do quick and dirty? Nah, I think it's going to run into some issues. I think we're going to have to do a few more things to it. But let's flip it over on its service position. Okay, so this has two nuts. This is your drain, and this is your jet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen up the jet. I'm going to let some fuel drip out. I do have a little mat here, my favorite step mat, to catch everything. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. We'll see how plugged up this thing is. Alright, so it has fuel flow. See that? That's a good thing. And let's just take this out. Why not? Wow. Can you guys see that? That is all gel. And that is our problem. Be nice and easy. Alright, so we're going to get this thing in the service position. Alright, so here we are on the snowblower position. That's with the chute facing flat on the ground. See how I have my mat there to protect the auger? And you have everything here. So as you see, I have the chute to the side. And here is our carburetor. So we're going to try and do this quick and dirty, if you don't mind me. Okay. So, thin piece of wire or something. These are welding tip cleaners. And we're just going to work it right through that main jet. Is this too big? Yeah, this is too big. Okay? Something nice and thin, right through the center hole. You cannot miss it. Okay? Then we do have some gummage. So just going to spray that with some carb cleaner. Okay? Then you see this here. Just going to try and do the same thing. You could just try and get that all out. You want to blow it out, wipe it out. Did I blow the gasket out? I think I just did. Yep, I blew the gasket out. So anyway, yeah, you know all the gaskets out? We'll shoot this with carb clean. Here you go, nice and clean. Like it never happened. Now what I like to do with the carb gasket is cover it in like a WD-40 or penetrating oil to make sure it doesn't dry out. So you see this? This is our carb gasket right here. I just hung it there. There you go. Nice and healthy. Okay? And then now we have to stick it back on the machine. I'm going to show you something funny too. So, put the carb gasket right in the grooves. Right here. It's kind of difficult to kind of do it this way, but let's see if we can. Usually I like to put it on flat. We'll see if this will hold. Can we get it to hold? Yes, it will hold. I almost guarantee you that we're going to have to take out the idle jet too, which we will do. Alright, now check this out. This was in the carburetor bowl. Look at that. Nasty. Oh no, that's dirt. That's not. Okay, so now we're almost home. We're almost done. We're going to put the machine back down. And what we're going to do, to see if we had a tight seal and nothing else is jammed up, like the float bowl, remember this is quick and dirty, we're going to release the machine. We're going to release fuel flow. Now, step number 2 is to get to the idle jet, because I guarantee you that is clogged as well. So we're going to have these 2 Phillips screwdrivers, pH number 2. That's 1. And 2. Should be right here. Actually, yeah. I'm doing this for a better view for you guys. I'll set those to the side. Okay, this will just slide out. And let's back off this carburetor. These 2 10mm, one on each side. We'll get these up. We'll get these nice and free. That's one. Okay. Let's see if we could back off this plastic piece. Remove the crankcase vent. Come on. Okay. I really just want to release this, but I guess not. That is not going to happen. So now we're just going to pull this carburetor forward just a little bit. Come on. That's very odd. Alright, so we're going to do some bending then. Let's get this on this side, per se. Okay. Do you guys see this black piece here, screw, and this other black component down on the carburetor? That's your idle jet. We have to release that. So what I like to do is Big Fat Torx. This is a T25. Oh no, this is a new one. How do I get this in? I have to go this by hand? Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm just going to put this, I'm going to take this off by hand. But that's going to be a problem once I get this out, because I have to put this back in. So I'm just working this out by hand. See? And that comes right out. You see that? It's like a little D. You know, because there was a cobweb in there. Alright, so yeah, it'll still work. So now we just pop this little jet out. Nice and easy. And it comes right out. See our brass jet? See that? There's a brass jet in here. Gotta clean that out. Now what you can do, and what you should do, is that little hole opening, even though it looks clear, see that? We just blasted it and it came right out. Now we gotta drill this out. Alright, so this is what we're gonna drill out. This is what actually, if it's still stuck on the drill bit from the last one I did, you could open this up or you can completely remove it. It's not a big deal. So what we need to do, right, is we take a pick or something, we stick it right through these holes on each side. That's to stop the jet from moving. Then we take our drill bit, right, and we're just going to open it up or drill it out, whichever comes first. Okay. Nice and slow. Now the jet is moving, which is okay. You see that? See the jet? Oops. See that? The jet is out. So we'll take this back in. And we'll call it a day. Now if you want to go crazy and you want to keep that jet in there, then we'll drill it out. That's entirely up to you. I like having my fingers I have yet to you can kind of just push this through. And reinstall the jet if you want. Let's do that. I don't want to hear you guys complain. We're going to leave it out. If you guys remember the last time I wouldn't say I lost the finger, but I drilled right into my hand. Right into my hand. Right there. Can you guys see that? Yep. Alright, so we're going to stick this back in the way it should be. Can only go in one way. Here we go. We will take our screw and we will stick it back in there. So the game plan is, I took it off by hand, so I'll try and put it on by hand. And let's see if this will work per se. Nope. No, no, no. Oh, see how the carburetor wants to come out now? Before it didn't. see now, because now we have a good angle. Stick our Torx in here. And I say this over and over again. I really haven't searched a lot, but if anybody knows to get the correct tool, you know, this little D tool, please holler, comment, subscribe, post a link. See, that's the problem. Go, baby, go. Alright, now we're in. Here's the other cap that came out. Alright, let's put this back in here. Because we need the carburetor cover. This collar goes right here. Make sure that's nice and even. And still, just because this now we're on plastic, even though we have a crush collar, I'm going to do this by hand. Because that Milwaukee goes to 35 foot-pounds, and I guarantee you, this ain't 35 foot-pounds. Alright, so let's just choke it. Actually, we're just going to put this all back together. I'm confident because I want to hook up the primer bulb. I was just going to do something else. This will slide right over. Remember, this went through here. Slide it right over, like so. And this just kind of like snaps into place. Once it snaps into place, you could put these two screws in. The PH number 2. Do not, 110%, do not use a power tool on these. Because it's metal going into plastic. Do not. I don't care if it's on the lowest setting. Do this by hand. Slutty and slew wins the race. Okay. Let's hook up our primer bulb. Okay, and then this aligns right here. We're in. Here's our choke knob. Choke. Now what I also want to do is I want to put some seafoam in the gas pan. Seafoam is a stabilizer and a cleaner. Just got to put a cap full. Okay. And I'm also going to put some fresh gas in there. Check this out. He has no oil. So let's take care of that. Snowblowers take 5W30. So this machine should take about 20 ounces of oil. I have no idea how much is in here. And I really should confirm if he wants me to. He doesn't have a choice, but I'm going to do it for the tube. If he says no, I'll do it myself. You never know with people. You have no idea what I come across. So I'm just going to top it off for him, and I'll tell him and see what he says. If he wants me to change it, I'll do it. If not, it is what it is. Okay, we're full. So he maybe had, he's 4 ounces low. So I just topped it off. If you guys are paying attention, you should be changing your oil every 25 hours. 25 hours, that is no joke. Or every year. I do snow removal commercially. I do my oil change every season. After every major storm, and I use synthetic. So let's get everything out of the way. All right, let's start this thing. First start. Now I left the cowling loose just in case. Oh, I can definitely hear it now. Right? That's a good thing. Alright guys, that's it. Winner chicken dinner. Nice simple car clean. I had to top off his oil. And let this guy know his machine's ready to go. If I could upsell him on a tune-up or a modified impeller package, I will try. I will video it. He's kind of on the economic side, so we'll see what happens. Alright guys, don't forget to check out my $100 Snap-on Milwaukee tool giveaway. Okay, ends January 7th. You guys, little Christmas, aka Russian Christmas, in memory of my grandma Brooklyn. So you guys got to find that video, subscribe, share, please, my channel, and comment the color you want. Alright? I'll see you guys later. Oh, shout out to Mix Mowers. Check him and his son out. They're over across the pond. Really great group of guys. Pete Froud, the guy from Restore It. Really a couple other good people over there. Check out his videos. His lawnmower videos would put me to shame. And I'd be pretty deathly afraid if he came here stateside and did what he did. But it's also cool to see some of the mowers and how they are over there as well. Very futuristic and stylistic. Nick, if I ever make it big, I'm going to have you send one of them over to me. Alright? Catch you guys later. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. I know it's getting dark out, but let me show you I can stuff this snowblower in the Honda, because I'm going to do it. Because where he is really, really tight. and start the machine because it's getting a little dark. Check this out. Like a glove.